Today our topic is global warming.
Hey, have you seen the latest report on global warming? It's getting kind of scary. I think we need to start taking it more seriously.
Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty alarming. I was hoping we could turn things around, but it feels like the damage is already done.
True. I think we've all heard about global warming for a long time. But it's different when you see the numbers and predictions laid out like that. The changes in temperature, the rising sea levels, and all those extreme weather events, it's a lot.
For sure. I mean, just in the past few years, we've seen more hurricanes, wildfires, and floods. It's hard to ignore that something big is happening. But I feel like people still aren't taking it seriously enough. Like, what more needs to happen for us to act?
I think part of the problem is that it's such a huge issue, and it's hard to know where to start. Plus, there's a lot of misinformation out there. Some people still don't believe it's real or think it's exaggerated.
Yeah, I know. I've had arguments with people who insist that global warming is just a natural cycle or that humans can't possibly be causing it. It's frustrating because the science is pretty clear. The vast majority of climate scientists agree that human activities are driving global warming.
Exactly. But I guess people are afraid of what it means. If we admit it's real, then we have to change the way we live. And that's not easy for a lot of people. It means rethinking our energy sources, our transportation, even our diets.
I agree. But at this point, it's not just about being green or eco-friendly, it's about survival. If we don't make changes soon, things are going to get much worse. Did you see that part about the potential for entire regions to become uninhabitable? That's really terrifying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not just about polar bears and melting ice caps anymore. It's about human lives, human cities, and entire ecosystems collapsing. It's hard to know what to do about it. I recycle, I try to use less plastic, but is it enough?
I don't think it's enough, but it's a start. We need systemic change, things like government policies, big businesses reducing emissions, and transitioning to renewable energy sources. It's not something we can fix just by recycling more.
I get that. But it can feel so overwhelming. Like, how do we push for those big changes? I vote, I sign petitions, but it feels like progress is slow. Sometimes it seems like the people in power are really listening or just paying lip service to the issue.
Yeah, I hear you. I think it's going to take a lot more pressure from regular people to make a difference. We need to keep pushing, keep raising awareness, and keep holding leaders accountable. The more people get involved, the harder it is for them to ignore us.
So where do we start? I mean, what can we do as individuals to really make an impact? I know it has to be more than just small changes in our daily lives. But how do we go beyond that?
I think it's about finding ways to get involved at a larger scale. Joining environmental groups, participating in climate strikes, supporting politicians who prioritize climate action, stuff like that. It also helps to stay informed and educate others. The more people understand the stakes, the more likely they are to take action.
That's a good point. I guess it's about building momentum, right? If enough people start to care, it can create a ripple effect. Maybe that's how real change happens, through a groundswell of public pressure.
Exactly. It's also about making changes in our own lives that set an example for others. If people see that we're serious about this, it can inspire them to do the same. It's not just about being eco-friendly, it's about showing that we're committed to a better future.
I like that. It gives me some hope. Even if it seems like an uphill battle, we can still make a difference. I guess we just have to keep pushing, even when it feels like nothing's changing.
Yeah, that's the spirit. It's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. If we don't act now, we're going to regret it later. Let's keep talking about it, keep learning, and keep finding ways to make a difference. Who knows, maybe we can be part of the solution.